Look, quick question. Have you ever known you should invest? You've watched the videos, you've read the threads, you've done the math in your head, but instead of actually doing anything, you say, let me just wait a little longer. Let me understand it better. I'll start next month, once the market feels safer. And then months pass, years pass, and nothing changes. If that sounds familiar, yeah, this video is about you. Because here's the uncomfortable truth most people don't want to hear. The people who delay money decisions aren't careless. They're usually the smartest ones in the room, and that's exactly why it's costing them so much money. My name is Theo, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, behavior, and why intelligent people make dumb financial decisions. If you're someone who overthinks money decisions, waits for the right time, or feels like you need one more piece of information before acting, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because today, we're going to talk about why smart people delay money decisions, what it's actually doing to their future, and how to fix it without becoming reckless or impulsive. Here's the belief most smart people have. If I wait, I'll make a better decision. That sounds reasonable, right? But here's the thing. Waiting isn't neutral. It's not doing nothing. It's not being cautious. Waiting is a decision, and most of the time, it's the most expensive one. This isn't about laziness. Smart people delay money decisions for very specific psychological reasons. The first one is overconfidence in future clarity. Smart people believe, I'll understand this better later, or I'll feel more confident once I learn more. But research from Harvard Business School shows that the more complex a decision feels, the more people overestimate how much future information will actually help them. In reality, most financial clarity doesn't come from thinking, it comes from doing. You don't understand investing by reading about it forever. You understand it by investing a little and watching what happens. The second reason is loss aversion. This one is huge. Psychologists Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky found that people feel losses about twice as strongly as gains. Losing $1,000 hurts roughly twice as much as gaining $1,000 feels good. So your brain is constantly running worst-case scenarios. What if I mess this up? What if I invest and the market crashes? What if I choose the wrong thing? And here's the trap. Smart people imagine more scenarios, which means they imagine more ways to fail. The third reason is identity protection. This one's subtle but powerful. Smart people are used to being right. Delaying feels safer than acting and being wrong, because once you act, your intelligence is on the line. Waiting protects your identity. Acting exposes it. Now here's what most people don't realize. The cost of waiting is invisible, but massive.
Let's put real numbers on this. Imagine two people. Person A starts investing at 30. They invest $500 a month and earn an average return of 8%. Person B starts investing at 25, invests the same $500 a month and earns the same 8%. Person B doesn't invest better. They don't pick smarter stocks, they don't time the market. They just start 5 years earlier. By age 60, Person A ends up with around $745,000. Person B ends up with about $1.1 million. That's a $355,000 difference for doing absolutely nothing differently, except starting earlier. And here's the brutal part. Most people don't delay for 5 years. They delay for 10, sometimes 15, because it's never the right time. And every year you delay, you don't just lose money, you lose compounding years. And compounding isn't linear, it's exponential. Missing early years hurts far more than missing later ones. Now you might be thinking, okay, but shouldn't I wait until I'm confident? Look, confidence doesn't come before action, it comes after it. You weren't confident the first time you drove a car, you were confident after driving hundreds of times. Money works the same way. The market doesn't reward certainty. Historically, markets spend more time near all-time highs than people expect. According to data from JP Morgan, if you wait for the perfect entry point, you usually end up buying later, or not at all. And here's a stat that shocks people. Missing just the 10 best days in the S&P 500 over a 20-year period can cut your total return by more than 50%. Most people miss those days because they're waiting. Here's something no one tells you. Waiting feels productive. You're watching videos, you're reading books, you're running numbers. It feels like progress, but it's not. It's preparation without execution, and preparation is only useful if it leads to action. Delaying money decisions is like standing at the gym entrance reading workout plans for 5 years. At some point, the problem isn't knowledge, it's avoidance. I had a friend, really smart, top grades, great job. He knew everything about investing, but he kept saying, "I'll start once I understand options," or "I'll start when rates stabilize," or "I'll start when I earn more." He waited 7 years. Meanwhile, another friend, less analytical, started investing in basic index funds. No strategy, no optimization. Guess who's further ahead? Not the smarter one, the earlier one. Here's what most people don't realize. Smart people don't fail because they're wrong. They fail because they're late. Money doesn't reward intelligence alone. It rewards timing and consistency. So how do you stop delaying without becoming reckless? First, separate small decisions from big ones. Most money decisions aren't irreversible. You're not choosing your life partner. You're choosing where to put a few $100s. Start small enough that mistakes don't matter. That removes fear. Second, use default systems. Automate your savings. Automate your investments. Automation beats intelligence every single time. Once it's automatic, your emotions can't interfere. Third, set decision deadlines. Smart people love infinite research, so force a deadline. Decide by Sunday. No more content after tonight. Constraints create clarity. Fourth, optimize for started, not perfect. Your first investment isn't supposed to be optimal. It's supposed to exist. Progress beats precision. This is where it gets really interesting. The people who look calm about money aren't calmer because they know more. They're calmer because they started earlier. Momentum creates peace. Delay creates anxiety. So stop asking, "Is this the perfect decision?" Start asking, "Is this good enough to start?" Because in money, starting imperfectly beats waiting intelligently every single time. If this video helped you see your own behavior more clearly, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you want to stop overthinking money and start building quiet, boring, effective wealth, hit subscribe. Because the biggest risk isn't doing something wrong. It's doing nothing for too long. And I'll see you in the next one.